guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do what inspired me to do YouTube. And I don't want it to be super long-winded, but for those of you who know me personally, I know that you know already that I don't necessarily use social media a ton. I'm on it a lot, but I don't post every little thing that I'm doing or what's going on in my life. And I don't, if you do that, that's okay. I just never really have. And so this might be a little bit weird to see me on a camera now. I'm coming into my life. And, although I am going to keep it geared towards beauty products and that kind of thing, I am still letting you in, and it's not something that I typically do very much. But I wanted to give a little bit of background of where this is all coming from now and why now. And yeah, it's I don't even really know where I'm gonna go with this yet. I have points that I want to make. I know who specifically inspired me to just do it, and I'll talk about that. But yeah, Trisha Paytas. And if you are already a YouTube watcher, you may already know who she is. She has nearly 2 million subscribers, and she is a character. And I remember almost 2 years ago, not quite, almost 2 years ago, a friend of mine on Facebook posted this video, and it was, I was not a YouTube watcher. Up until that point, I didn't really understand why people got anything out of it. I just didn't get it. But then I also didn't know that there was so much out there that is there, and what sucked me in eventually. And so I remember this friend posted this video, and it was as a joke. And I want to say it was my friend Lisa. Could be wrong, but I think. And I don't know what compelled me to click on it, but I did. And the title was by Trisha Paytas. Who that was, did not know. And the title was How to Eat a Banana. Now, I don't know why I clicked on it, but I did. And it was a video. It was short. I'm sure it's still out there even, and it was not meant to be taken seriously. And I don't know. It was. I watched it. I was like, that was stupid. And it festered. I closed it. I was done. Whatever. Went about my day. And I remember vividly that night. It stuck with me. And I watched it again, and there was something that I can't even really describe, especially how I was feeling at that moment, of how there was something about her. And what happens on YouTube, right? You have this that you're viewing, and you get real, now you should watch this one, and if you like this, you'll like this. And so I ended up clicking another one, and another one, and another one. And I spent hours that night, just watching these YouTube videos. And I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing? Like, what am I doing? I don't do this. And I could not stop watching her. There was just something very she just has this personality that you want to have, and you want to not give a shit what people think of you, and just do you. And she does that, and she does some stuff that's very, not so much anymore, but some controversial things, of course, that people don't appreciate, and I understand, but she's unforgivably herself, and you just admire that. I did. And I've watched her since. That girl is background, I'm 29 years old, not quite the dirty 30, not yet. And she, I believe, is now 27. I believe she turned 27 this year. And her audience, I guess, is typically a lot younger. And, you know, and that kind of comes with its own thing of certain things she talks about, you know, should younger people be watching it? But you know what? She's not forcing anyone to watch it. She's herself. Take it or leave it. Is what it is. That's a whole other thing. But, so, you know, being older too, she might, if she ever saw this, which would be pretty cool, but if she ever saw this, she might be kind of surprised to know that, you know, someone a little older, but by a little bit, not a lot, you know, she really changed my life at that time. And up until that point, I had never really even, I wore makeup, but I didn't care, you know, it wasn't something that I really had to have, or I didn't shop at Sephora. I didn't shop high end. I just thought you got stuff at your drugstore and you're good to go. And I still think that now, but it's opened this whole other world to me. And I remember, because she does a lot of beauty videos too, whether it's, you know, getting ready with her or just hauls, the stuff she's gotten from Sephora and other places. And I watched all those around the time, the first video that I watched of her, and I was just like, oh, this girl, she's so beautiful, and I need that, you know. And then that's the whole YouTube made me do it, and that's where it all began. But at that time, you know, she was what I needed at that time. I was going through nothing that's, you know, first class problems, you know, right? Like that's what it really is. But it is just more of not knowing, you know, my son was 3 at the time, or almost, yeah. And, you know, I had been a stay-at-home mom since he was born, and you know, I'm very grateful for that, and I still am that, and I am still happy. I'm glad I am that, but I really was struggling at the time with, like, is this really what I was meant to do? Is this really it for me? And it was just a lot. It was a lot. And I was kind of struggling a lot with body issues, even of, you know, of course, after a kid, right? Like, your body changes. It is what it is. And I don't know. I just, you know, my husband is amazing, and he tells me I'm beautiful every day, and it matters, and it's great. But at the same time, like, you know, it all comes down to, if you're not feeling that way about yourself, then it doesn't really matter. And seeing this Trisha do what she does, and she's a beautiful girl, but she struggles with weight, and she gets just a crazy amount of hate for, you know, breathing, and she still is unforgivably herself. And she enjoys makeup. She enjoys slumming it up sometimes too, because we all should do that. And I like it. I like that she can do that and find her inner peace, find her happiness. You know, so then why makeup, right? Why now, and why so much? And if you're talking about beauty and inner beauty and feeling good about yourself, then why makeup? That's kind of the superficial way. And I think she's even said this, that, you know, no matter how fat I get, how skinny I get, how much something doesn't look good on me for the day, even an outfit, then, you know, makeup always fits. And it's true, and it's one of those, like, I just look at it as such self-expression. Like, it's just, I enjoy it. Don't have to make it into more than it really is, but you get to be creative daily, multiple times a day, whatever you want to do with it. However often, you get to do what you want to do. It's your time. That's why I really enjoy it too, is it's my time to focus on myself and nothing else. And I think every person, but every girl needs that time every day, no matter what's going on in your world, needs that time to themselves. And whatever it is, it doesn't have to be makeup, it can be anything. And that's your time to feel good about yourself and to know what it is you want to do for the day for someone else. And I think it's really important. Trisha has done YouTube now for years and years and years. And she, you admire, whether you really like her or not, or she's your type or not, that girl has made her living, and the success she has. She's had her own perfume, she's done her own books, she's done her own skincare, she's now gone on to do music albums. I mean, the girl just doesn't stop, and it's all of her dreams that she's wanted to do, and she's doing it all because of YouTube. And she, she always thanks us for following her and, caring about her. But, that is the point. It's not just because we choose to. There is something magnetic about her that we want her to do well. And so she can continue on and she can keep giving us what we like. It's a big cycle. And she even went on to do a collaboration with Princess P Jewelry, and I believe that she had her own collection, and I believe it's still up. I'll look, and if it is, I'll link it. But she did her own little jewelry collection through Princess P, and this necklace, I don't know if you guys can really see it or not, but it says love, and I purchased that last Christmas-ish, and I was just looking to see what was on there, and I came across this one, and the title of it was I Love Me More necklace. And this necklace, the love thing, that's kind of been going around. Like, you see a lot of people with them now, but I mean from all different places and whatever. But when I wear it, I am reminded of that every time I wear it, and I wear it often. And people go, well, that's kind of selfish, that's not good. And I'm like, it reminds me of her, how she chooses to live, how she chooses herself first so that she can create good and she can bring good to other people. And like I said with the makeup thing, it's my time for the day that I think we all need to love myself so that I can carry that on to other people. I don't claim to be this makeup expert by any means. I'm not licensed. I did not go to school for it. This is newish for me. Like I said, this was within 2 years ago. It just made me start. This is what I want to do. This is what I want my hobby to be. And luckily my husband was very supportive of that. Now our checkbook, on the other hand, what do you do? But it was important, and I think he was really glad too, because he saw that kind of spark that was brought back to me. I found something that worked, and that's something that was for myself, and that's what I needed. And I will be forever grateful to Trisha, as crazy as that might sound, because I feel like that was that turning point for me. So now I want to do YouTube and be myself flaws and all, whether my makeup's done, whether it's not, whether the angle is bad, no matter what, I mean, I want to show people different things they can do with makeup, different things they can do in their life. And it's not about this is the right way. This is just a way. And hopefully they can get something out of it too. And if I could potentially, for one person out there, one person, have an effect on them the way she did for me, then I did good. I'm going to wrap this up. I just wanted to do it. I wanted to give it a go. I like trying new things. And when I do, I usually put my all into it. I like to learn. I will try to make videos fancier and all that. I just have to learn. My husband's the computer nerd, not me, but I'll try. But yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it wasn't like, what is she talking about? Hopefully it wasn't all over the place. I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you soon. And Trisha, if you do ever see this, love you.